Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. Believe it or not, this is a MyComicShop purchase. There's a bunch of free books in here because they had a promotion going on at Halloween, and you get all these free books. So I believe, where does it end? Where does it end? Right here. So these books were all free. So they help kind of offset the cost of shipping when it has something like this. So this is cool. Oh, Adam Hughes. Yeah, I got a few Adam Hughes in here. Some of the Wonder Woman. So stay tuned. Let's see what we got. Okie dokie, comic fam. Let's dig in. So, some of you may know I'm a bit of a G.I. Joe guy. I like my G.I. Joe. And I've been working on getting the entire run in both directs and newsstands. So, as of right now, at this recording, I had 2 direct edition books left to get. This is one of them. So now I'm down to 1. Issue number 9. I need that in a direct edition, and I'll have the entire 155 issue in directs. Now, as for newsstands, I need about 62, 60, yeah, somewhere around there in the 60s books left to get all of the newsstands. But I have the critical ones, okay? All the hard to get keys, I have all those in both. So it's just all the oddball filler ones now. Pretty cool. So I'm stoked, and I'll end up doing a big video, I'm sure, on that and go through all 155 in both directs and newsstands. Another one of the collections that I'm going through, or I guess you'd call it a goal to finish a run, would be my Wonder Woman Volume 2 from the 80s. I started collecting that in like 1987 when the first issue came out. I'm a big fan. And I'm down to 30-something books left. But in that run, there's 226 books in Wonder Woman Volume 2. There are 48 issues that have Adam Hughes covers. And I've been working at hunting them down because they're probably one of the most expensive parts of this collection. There are some other key books in there, but those 48 Adam Hughes are the pricey books, especially 184. 184 is probably the most expensive out of all the Adam Hughes. And that one was, they're tough to find in high grade. So I picked up 9 more. So let's go through them. I have issue number 139. This one's Adam Hughes. Actually, I got 10 Wonder Woman books, but one of them is not an Adam Hughes cover. We'll get to that. It's a Jim Lee cover. I have 143. Look at that. That's a stellar Adam Hughes cover. And these are all in really, really beautiful shape. This one's 151, the Pandora Virus, Part 1, Adam Hughes. Now, I've shown these books on Anachronic Comics on the Espresso Mail Call. This one I really like, issue 152. That's a cool Adam Hughes cover. I've found an art print of this that I may grab. Pretty cheap. It's a big, huge art print, and it's of this issue. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but I'm contemplating it. It's pretty cheap, so it's just a problem with wall space. I mean, I got some next to me here on the wall, but you guys won't be able to see it, but I can. This is issue 153, Adam Hughes. Yeah, there's no cleavage in this one at all. She's not afraid to show off her body. Good for her. This is issue 170. It's got a little bit of foxing and stuff down at the bottom of it, but a day in the life. So Chuck and Joe both tell me this is a really good read, so I'm looking forward to reading this book. But, I grabbed it because it's got, well, it's part of the run, but it's Adam Hughes cover. This has got to be one of my favorite Adam Hughes covers, is 173. It's when she's wearing that golden armor that we saw in the disastrous 1984 movie. And that just looks absolutely stellar. Especially when Adam Hughes does the cover. Is everybody counting how many times I've said Adam Hughes? It's going to be a lot, except for this one. This one is Jim Lee. You can see what a difference in artwork from, you know, you get a whole run of Adam Hughes and then boom, you hit a Jim Lee cover. That's okay. Because we're going to go back to 178, The Labors of Love, Adam Hughes. What a great cover that one is too. And the last one I picked up is number 195, Join the Mission. It's really cool. I like that with the ring. Adam Hughes cover. So that ends that. Then I grabbed, you know, some of these are back issues and some of them are fairly new stuff, like Post Malone's Big Rig. Not a bad read. It's like a zombie apocalypse, demon, hell type of thing. So I was having a hard time finding issue number 2, the A cover. I've since picked it up, but this is the B cover, and I just thought that was pretty wicked with the one lady with her chainsaw covered in blood, and you know, the little demonic baby doll head there, and she's all bandaged up. So it's an interesting story, but I've been reading it out of order, so I got to go back and I want to reread it again to try and wrap my head around it. I know it's the dude, he's got a big huge rig, he's fighting demons in this like wasteland apocalyptic world. It's like Mad Max against the devil, and yeah, it's an interesting read. This one I enjoyed the first series of it. This is Kill All Immortals. This is volume 2 of it, issue 1. And see, my LCS sometimes doesn't pick up a lot of this stuff unless I ask him. So I've got my wonderful MyComicShop to find this stuff. This is another one I've been enjoying. Again, MyComicShop had, my LCS had issue 1, and then they kind of dropped it and they haven't picked it up since. So I had to get, on the last video, if you saw my unboxing of MyComicShop, I picked up issue 2 of this one here, Escape. So now this is issue 3, because again, my LCS didn't pick it up. So now I'm sure I'm going to be having to find issue 4 and so on and so forth. Then I started hitting all the dollar bins, and there was some dollar books. This is Redshift from Scout Comics, issue 5. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I'm hoping I don't have it. I haven't looked in my section yet, or collection, to see. This was an older one that came out, and this was one book that I was missing. I still don't have the A cover, but this is The Good Asian 5B. Interesting story about a Chinese detective during World War II, and when all the anybody who was Asian was getting rounded up, and he's a detective in an Asian part of town. I can't remember the whole premise of the story, but very controversial at the time. And this one was a big FOMO book, the series. I think it's 8 issues, maybe 10 issues, miniseries. So Comic Tom talked about it a lot, and he really loves this series and really pumped up the FOMO on it. But I think since then it's just kind of dropped off the radar, and these books can be bought cheap, so I think I only paid $1 for this one. This is another one I enjoyed. I think this was Scout Comics at one time. Maybe I'm mistaken, because it's AMP. It's a vampire one called Stake, and it's like a black and white ink type of interior on it, which is pretty cool. And this one I always just grab up anytime I see weird ones. This is Scout Comics, the Recount. This one's Preamble, and I think this is a variant. Yeah, this is the B cover. I really enjoyed this series. When it first came out, it went crazy. People were going nuts on it, you know, with assassinations of presidential candidates and stuff, and presidents and leaders and things. It was pretty wild. It's kind of like The Purge. And then the last little stack here is the Halloween free books that were out. So the first one that came out, yeah, it's called Trick or Read, free comic for ages 13 and up. This one is Venom Lethal Protector. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's the actual original book. I haven't opened them up. There was, if you bought a certain amount, you were eligible for 1 free book. Out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 7 different titles, and I bought enough to get all 7 books. So this one is called Halloween Hauntings. Don't know anything about it. Kind of looks like a Peanuts gang kind of deal. So we will see. This one's X-Men #1. Pretty cool cover. So X-Men 97. Godzilla versus the Fantastic Four. That's pretty wild. So yeah, the price is right on those. Free. And technically, really, I paid for the shipping, which was, I think it works out to like $2. This one's Marvel Spidey and His Amazing Friends. It's kind of like a little animated series there. So you got Gwen Stacy, the Ghost Spider. You got Miles Morales. You got Peter Parker and the Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner. This one looks interesting. It's called Nocturnals, The Sinister Path. Pretty cool looking cover. Very Halloween-y. It looks like it's 104. But free comics. I might just end up giving these away. And your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So he's wearing his hip new outfit there, so you know he can fit in with the crowd. Wow, that is quite a stack. So that is my MyComicShop haul, fittingly named MyComicShop, which is Lone Star Comics in Arlington, Texas, where one day I hope I can make my home and have my forever home and live right there, right near Trev the shipping guru, and we can be buddies and hang out. But I can be close to the building. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little meager unboxing of mine, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.